Since childhood, we have all been fascinated by one single, incredible dream: to have superpowers. Just like the heroes in comic books, the idea of flying, having superhuman strength, or impossibly super speed has always powerfully captured our deepest imagination. But could these extraordinary abilities actually exist in real life? What does science have to say about these possibilities? We will explore 3 of the most common superpowers and explain why they are almost entirely impossible to achieve in the real world. However, this very research into their limits has opened up numerous groundbreaking technologies for the future of humanity. First, let's talk about super speed. To run as fast as the Flash, you would have to break the sound barrier, but doing so would expose your body to an unimaginable amount of pressure from the air, making it completely impossible to breathe. The heat from the friction would cause your entire body to instantly ignite and burst into flames, and you would lose control immediately. Furthermore, your nervous system would not be nearly fast enough to react to that speed, making you lose all of your coordination. Second, the ability to fly. Gravity is the biggest obstacle you would have to overcome to soar through the sky. To fly like Superman, you would have to generate a colossal amount of upward force to lift your entire body into the air. Enormous wings would be necessary, but our bone structure is not nearly light or strong enough to support the weight. What about flying with jet propulsion? You would need a gigantic amount of fuel, and the engine would have to be tiny to hide in your body. Lastly, super strength. Biologically, our bodies can produce far more force than we initially think is possible. But if you did, your bones and muscles would instantly shatter and crumble, simply unable to withstand that immense pressure. Our muscle fibers are not nearly strong enough to handle that force, making superhuman strength simply impossible. The Hulk can become incredibly strong, but his bones would not be able to withstand that pressure without being completely pulverized. Although science says these superpowers are almost entirely impossible to achieve in reality, but the very research into them has already opened up new and incredibly promising scientific fields for humanity. Types of super lightweight materials, powerful biological skeletal systems, or breakthroughs in energy technology are all emerging. These incredible technologies may not give us the immense power of superheroes, but they may very well help us solve humanity's greatest problems and challenges. Superheroes are a distant dream, but the very pursuit of that dream is what creates real technologies for our future. Perhaps in the future, we won't have the immense superpowers of heroes, but we will have the technology to enhance human limits. And perhaps that is the true superpower that we can truly achieve in the near future.